Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today I'll be helping you out with the section of reading comprehension that you are having trouble with. Okay, I'm very sorry because I cannot make it on Monday. So today I'm feeling a little bit good. So we are going to have a look at the part that you think is very difficult for you. Actually, it is not that difficult. It's just confusing because you are not familiar with it. Okay, please bear in mind you are not familiar with it. That's all. It's not because it's difficult. Okay, so let's look at part 5. Okay, this is the part that you are having a problem with. Okay, so as you can see here, the instruction is read an article about the problems of antibiotic use. 6 sentences have been removed from the article and choose from sentences A to G the which one fits each gap 21 to 26. There is one extra where you shouldn't use it and it's wrong. Okay, so they give you one wrong answer over there. Okay, first of all, what you need to do is you have to read the whole sentences because this is the part where you have to highlight what is it that they want. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, I've highlighted some of the words or part that which I think that is important when you are choosing the answer. Okay, for example, all right, the first one, number 21, all right, they are actually talking about the organization. Okay, the same organization. Here I have highlighted it. And then kenapa? Okay, why the antibiotic shouldn't be used? The reason why it is not being used. So here, the same organization, CDC, found that half of the antibiotic prescribed to treat very common problems such as sore throat and ear infection shouldn't be used. So kenapa? So kenapa? So this is the reason. Because, okay, so it's actually the continuation. Right? Why the organization informed that antibiotics shouldn't be used. So the reason, this is the reason. So you need to see the continuity of the sentences. Okay, all right, next one. Okay, number 22. So they are actually keep on talking about doctors using the antibiotic too much. Okay, however, there is no use of it. So this situation is somehow out of control when they keep on using but there's no tak ada perkembangan, there's no good effect, okay, to the patient. So it actually become out of control and it has been overused. Right? Again, it's the continuity of the sentences. Okay. And then why can't they stop giving the antibiotic? Okay, this is because, okay, if you look here, why I highlight according to the newer research, it is actually the continuity from the next sentences where other CDC researchers just reported because they are talking about research. All right, so research, it is something that is related. Okay, when we are talking about research, of course, there'll be a researcher who's doing it. Okay, that's why it is interrelated with the sentences. Okay, so here it is more to you being alert of what is actually needed. So you have to look at before and after. So if let's say before it is not mentioned, you can always have a look at the afterwards. All right, there will be a continuity over there. So please bear in mind. Okay, and then, okay, number 24. Here I can see that there's a lot of the keyword here is issue, problem. Okay, so we are talking about issue and problem, of course, in the same sentences, in the same paragraph, of course, there will always, it is definitely, we are going to talk about issues. if you look at the other answer, tak ada pun yang mention pasal issues. So only this one. Okay, so most important thing is keyword, issue, researcher, research. Okay, that would be the trick or the tips when you are trying to find the answer for this part. Okay, maybe we can have another paragraph like this and then you can do it. So let's see whether you can find the answer or not. All right. Okay, number 25. Here, they are actually expecting to look at the cure. Cure is cara macam mana nak betulkan, cara macam mana nak how to make it okay again. Right, so if they are expecting a cure, of course lah, when you want a cure, it's actually about fixing something. Okay, so they imagine that fix will be an antibiotic. They imagine, again, the word imagine. Of course, when they are talking about the same thing, of course, it will be in the same paragraph. Okay, so that would be the keyword or the tips when you choosing your answer. Okay, so they imagine the same words. Okay, and then fix, of course, when you are talking about expecting a cure, of course, you are talking about fixing something. Okay, all right, next one, the last one. Okay, the CDC backed medical officers putting up poster and commitment letters that emphasize reducing use. The agency is also asking doctors to stress to their patient that antibiotics have various downsides. So here, when you are talking about putting up poster, it's more on awareness. Okay, they wanted to tell you it is not good or it is good. And commitment letter would be, it is actually up to you. It is up to your own consequences. If you take the antibiotic, you are not responsible whatever that is happening to you. So that's why the answer is the agency is also asking doctor to stress to their patient about the antibiotic that have various downside. Maknanya they wanted the doctor to tell the patient that antibiotic is not good, that the antibiotic have downside, it cannot fix everything, it cannot cure everything, maybe for a while only, and it is actually depends on how your antibiotic accept whatever that you try to accept. Okay, so again, here is actually the keyword, the related word. Okay, so the overall paragraph is actually basically on the same thing. It won't talk about other thing that is not related. Okay, that's why it is very important for you to understand how it works. Okay, so I think that's all for this part. Okay, if there's any other part that is you think difficult for you, you let me know and I will explain to you. Okay, because for the next one, for this part, I think this one is a normal one. All right. There's more on intention, what is the highlight. So it's becoming more and more difficult for you to answer. So you have to remember this test is actually MUET University English test. Okay, first, second, fourth part would be very easy for you, kacang goreng. Okay, but when it comes to the fifth, sixth, and seventh, it will be a little bit difficult. Yeah, I would say a little bit difficult. But I know you can do it, but you have to practice. Okay, remember that practice is the key word. You won't, because English is something that you have to practice, even speaking also. Okay, if you don't practice it, you won't be able to make it, right? Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time. Please watch this. This is very important for you. And thank you very much for being so understanding to me. Okay, have a nice day. I'll see you again in the next session. Bye.